Welcome everyone back to another episode of Macro Crypto, where each week I give my conviction for my favorite NFT project out there in the space, the JRNY CLUB ecosystem and Planet Zolo, giving you news on where we've been, but more importantly, where we're about to go, as well as talking price. How is it trending on a weekly basis? So if you do enjoy the content, give us a like, subscribe, head over to that Twitter page at Macro Crypto Club. Like always, link will be down in the description. And before we dive into today's content, we do want to go over some highly anticipated news that should be dropping this week within the JRNY CLUB ecosystem. Web3 website should be going live, and we will give you that content and our reaction in next week's video, but it's some news that is obviously going to bring more adoption and foot traffic to our ecosystem, so it has to be discussed before we started today. But more importantly, the biggest news I'm hyped for is the gameplay trailer, or at least visual presentation of the content of the gameplay for the battle game itself, should also be released this week, giving you a little bit more of a hype cycle before the beta gets released and then it goes live to the public. Obviously, this game I'm talking about on a weekly basis is a huge momentum builder for the project, and I can't wait, or it can't come soon enough for that game to be released. Now, obviously, when that day comes, we will showcase that. But in next week's video, we'll give you some of the content that was dropped, whether it's a trailer or just some visuals, and you get our reaction off of that. Now, diving into today's content, we start off with my villager that we are currently in the process of naming. We had 4 entries, which is perfect for a poll. And the reason why we're doing this is, one, yes, engagement, getting the community more involved into my video, my content, but I ultimately want to get out there that the utility token that is going to be dropping in Q3 most likely, the JRNY token, whatever it's going to be named, one of the small utilities for this ecosystem will be the ability to name your villager, as well as creating a bio. So this is going to be a unique way to let the community dictate the name of this villager, because I am not going to sell this villager ever. I've made that mind up. This will live on the blockchain forever once we go once we make that available to us. And this villager right here, currently the names that are out there, 4 entries, perfect for a poll, like I mentioned, is Lord Benedict Striker, Fratstar, McStardust, and Boris. Love each of them. Right now, McStardust is leading the way. Whatever the community votes, this still has 5 days left. I'm keeping this open until I think it's Monday morning, and allows you to get out there and vote. I'll put this post in the description as well, so you can just go over there and give it a vote. You don't even have to like the tweet itself. Just vote on your favorite name of those 4. The winner of these 4, the name, whoever gave me this name or recommendation, also in the bio, I'll create a little shout out. If you have a Twitter handle, I'll always put that in the bio if I'm able to, and that way it will live on the blockchain forever. So we'll make it unique, of course, and make it kind of a little backstory to how this specific villager got himself over to Planet Zolo and what that life looked like beforehand. So just kind of something unique. Change the game. I know it's not wild and crazy, but let's go ahead, dive right over to our OpenSea JRNY CLUB official page, and the floor price is, if you don't know already, 1.1 ETH was our discussion last week. An amazing opportunity to pick up yourself a JRNY CLUB NFT at that time, and guess what? We went lower. We're at 0.82 currently. Owners is still sitting at 6.3 thousand. Now, basically, what you're seeing is a little bit of nervous hands out there. You want to call them paper hands, whatever you want to mention. They're feeling a little bit nervous about the times. This also could be in correlation with tax season as well. You can't forget that here in America, Uncle Sam went and collected, so people might need to sell their NFT in order to recoup some money to pay the tax man. Just a heads up that could be taking place now that tax season has come and gone. Where we go from here, it'll be interesting to see, as especially with some of the news that is happening within the space, the gameplay itself dropping. This might be the end all be all, the rock bottom that the club is currently seeing and witnessing right now. Current floor price is at 147 items, still super thin. Now, the Villagers itself has held up relatively well through this time. many videos ago, I mentioned that the JRNY CLUB NFT itself is the better pick between the two, and I still hold to that opinion, especially in a long-term approach. But in the short term, villagers are proving that you might get more success from this specifically, especially that you're going to be able to use a villager for staking mechanisms to get that JRNY token as well on top of the JRNY CLUB NFT. Now, of course, the JRNY CLUB membership pass will get more rewards and have more of an ability to be part of the ecosystem in general as a whole, because Planet Zolo is now its own ecosystem away from the JRNY CLUB. And currently, floor price is at 0.081. The number of items is below 700, and this continues to dip. So it's going to be interesting to see the number of owners once this game goes live. So right now we're at 4.9 thousand owners within the space. Can we get over 5,000? You bet we can, especially once this game goes live. That's where the adoption will start to take place. So if we see that ownership, the number of owners within the space steadily increase, the game adoption and the website itself is bringing more individuals and adoption to our ecosystem. So we'll keep a close eye on that on a weekly basis. And of course, the Zolo keycard, if you're not unaware, you can go out and get yourself a Zolo keycard and burn it and get one of the villagers that are still out there in a pool of villagers, maybe a one of one, maybe an alien, maybe a rabbit, maybe an ape. So if you are looking to get into this ecosystem, you can go get yourself 0.081 for a villager. I just picked one up the other day, added to my amount of villagers. You know, when I see one I really like, I'll go pick it up. But if you are wanting a fresh villager or an opportunity at a real rare villager within a space, currently keycards are only 0.15. Really cheap at this for this opportunity, and there is currently 6,562 available. Once they're burned, they're gone. This number will continue to deflate with time, so we'll keep tracking that on a weekly basis as well. And then the ejection pods. This is the first of many NFTs within the rewards collection. It might not seem like a lot. Current price is only $46.46 at 0.0149 ETH. What this is going to be to me is basically, if you're really a fan of this ecosystem, when it grows and prospers 5-10 years down the line, the rewards collection itself will become very valuable if you have a complete set. Now, this was dropped to just one pod per wallet, no matter how many JRNY or how many villagers you had. So currently right now there was a total of 8,231. Now, 8,160 owners. That means some individuals went out there and bought some of these pods. I might do the same at this price right here. It's ridiculous. And I'll hold that for 5-10 years, because if this project blossoms to what I think it can, then individuals out there will obviously make this a collector's item. So just want to throw that out there. That's a really long play. Of course, down the line, something you put in your wallet and forget about it. Now, checking out the Stardust store itself, we are looking at the JRNY CLUB leaderboard. Always AAA, BBB, just leading the pack here. Number 2, Sir Castile. Number 3, Raja. Number 4, RBSM. And number 5, Ches. And then at number 27, your boy, each and every week, we are kind of working our way up and climbing. We're at number 27 this week, right behind Yieldho. What a name. I've called him out before. Continue to say it. But I do want to point out that the Stardust store, we did drop some whitelist spots in the Stardust store at 150,000 Stardust. People wanted it. They went crazy for it. The pitchforks were out, and that's probably why we moved up, because some individuals went out there and purchased the whitelist spots for imaginary ones, which obviously is a great project here. It could have some really big potential. And Llamaverse gave out their Llamascape NFT, so this ecosystem also being part of the store, and those projects, those whitelist spots, even at 150,000 Stardust, got gobbled up like that. It was gone within minutes. If you weren't in there, you didn't have a chance. And from my understanding, that they will change that approach too, so that allows anybody to purchase it throughout the day, and then they will randomize off those purchases. And if you're not one of those winners, they will refund your Stardust at the end of the day. So that's something that is in the works, or from my understanding. Also, given into the NFT projects that are currently out there within their launch pad, is for the Chiptos. This is something that you want to look into, or if you're part of the ecosystem, other whitelist spots for the Journey Club. They're starting to really roll out. I just got a notification that there's another one as well, so we'll look into that. And then when you win whitelist spots, of course, you have to investigate the project yourself to see if it's going to be a good fit for you or not. Now, before we dive into any of our other content, we're going to give a giveaway. Of course, you saw it on the thumbnail. This is one of my villagers. I'm doing this to help the community, but also a little bit of marketing for my channel, my YouTube page, Twitter page as well, obviously to create a little bit of engagement. But someone out there, this is currently at the floor price it's at is right around like $250. So this individual, I'm going to do a giveaway for 72 hours come this Thursday, so be on the lookout for that tweet. It will be like any other giveaway that anyone does out there. It's going to do ask for retweet, like, make sure you're following the Twitter page, blah, 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 all that good stuff. But some lucky winner out there will get a free NFT in the Journey Club Planet Zolo ecosystem. Now, why this is also important for those who aren't part of this ecosystem that wish for the ability to be, hopefully you'll be randomly selected, and I'll do that in next week's video breaking down the winner of that tweet. So that way, maybe someone can get into this. You can use this, obviously, for staking mechanisms for the Journey token down the line if you're not a part of the community. So be on the lookout for that. Link will be in the description for my Twitter page as well, like always. And then we do have a mystery box dropping for the Journey Club at some point. I don't know when it is, but there's a lot of hype starting to build up around this within our community. And you have to have a Journey Club pass in order to get this mystery box, because there is blue chips within this. It's verified that a Bored Ape Kennel Club will be, maybe one, maybe multiple, will be in some of these mystery boxes. And other blue chips will also be a part of these mystery boxes when you get it. And when we get ours, I'll unwrap it on the video, and that way you can see my individual. I'll cross my fingers, right? If you get a Bored Ape Kennel Club at like 7 ETH, come on. And so if that's not another reason to go get a Journey Club at 0.82 ETH right now, I don't know what is. Also, a little bit of anticipation of the other side. Tony, if you don't know, is the second highest, or has the second most Bored Ape Yacht Club apes out there in his personal wallet, but is going to be using the ape token to purchase land within the other side for the Journey Club community. How this works or how this operates, what adoption this brings is yet to be seen, but I think he's going to be able to flex these apes and allow maybe a partnership. Who knows, just throwing out ideas. Crazy ideas at this time, but there's that ability or that chance, because if you think about CyberKongs having a partnership with Sandbox, can we create Journey Club having a partnership with the other side? And Sandbox goes in there and sometimes sweeps the floor for CyberKongs, and obviously if the other side comes in and kind of sweeps some Journey passes, it helps the brand. So there's just that chance, just throwing it out there. I got to give a hat tip, by the way, to Flower for presenting that idea in the first place. Got me thinking. So, credit due where it should be given for you, Flower. Now, we will go into, at the end of this video here, giving you the 300,000 contest for the Journey Pass holders. We talked about it last week. We're going to be going over some of our favorite content that is being created by the community members, showing it off in this video. If you don't know, 300,000, I don't know what other projects doing this, 300,000 is given out to the community, 300 winners, $1,000 each, which right now would get you 40% on your way to another pass. Come on, let's go here. So some of our favorite entries is by Insame, and I'm going to butcher some of these Twitter names. Just how it is each and every time. Created a board game here that you can play with your friends and family. I mean, it's pretty dope to give instructions, special boxes, the straw broom, the timeout, the ban, the scam, and giving instructions. So that's something I really liked and enjoyed. Of course, the stickers, we need to get these in the Stardust store so I can get them on my laptop. I smell FUD, LFG, not going to make it. We're all going to make it. This was by Mango. And then some others that we had was also something else in the Stardust store. I will plant this on my desk if I can get a piece of this. So Nanad Marine, if you're out there and you want to shoot me a DM, I will purchase one of these from you. Not even from the Stardust store. Hit me up, please. I will also probably be hitting you up as well. This one always makes me laugh. Hey, why do you always wear a mask? Takes it off. There's a rabbit. Let's keep this on. Come on. I mean, that's entertaining right there. And then select squares for the future blue chip projects. I'm right there with you. Yeah, we'll select those all. And then even throwing Kevin in there is just a wonderful little addition. But this was some amazing art. Freehand, chalk, I think freehand, but still really dope by Aaron. This is something I really enjoyed when I saw it, of course gave that a like. And then we have a banner within the ecosystem, got a couple banners out there. This one reminds me of, Alien or the Xenomorph movies, and we do have a Xenomorph face mask. Didn't throw that in there, would have done that. Only critique, but other than that, this is a beautiful banner. Just want to throw that out there for Skogs. And then Crypto Surfer NFT has done a couple of these banners, but artwork in general always does a really good job. And this is something else that I really like. So if you go out there, retweet, like it, lets you use the banner if you so wish. And then S Smells created a little bit of freehand art, him or herself here. This looks super dope. I loved it. I just want to make sure I show it off a little bit. And then we're going to end the video off with Shepard the Third here with some dope music. I'm sure all of you heard it. So we're going to go ahead, just play a 30-second clip here. Let you listen to this.
Hey, part of the JRNY CLUB space crew, ready to blast off mint pass pop like a junkie off bass sauce, going for the moon in the JRNY CLUB rocket. Don't got a curse for the whole crew to bop it. Community is private, taking over space like a unity of pirates, stacking all the ETH out in the gritty cold climate. Blast off profit, I ain't listen, you ain't buy it. Daring you to try, get a free mint down for the.
Absolutely love it. Each and every time, we're not going to play the whole 3 minutes of it, but if you want to go check it out, that's Shepard the Third. Okay, you can find that at ..NFTs. Now, hopefully everyone enjoyed the content today. We just were going over everything that this ecosystem is starting to build. We talked about the momentum. You might not see it in the price of the NFT currently within the JRNY CLUB itself, but I can guarantee you that how the sentiment within the community itself is starting to flip. Okay, a lot less FUD, a lot more hype, excitement, and if you start to see that build within the community, I'm just here to let you know that will start to spread, and it will become infectious, and it will become more infectious to those from the outside, creating FOMO, and the ability to get into this project will not be as low as it is today, probably by tomorrow. So get it yourself in if you are looking into this project. If at the very least you want to dive into Planet Zolo, get yourself a villager, and you have an opportunity at a free villager that we will be dropping a tweet on Thursday. So keep that in mind. Go give us a follow at our Twitter page. Hopefully everyone liked it. Until next time, everyone. Peace.